Hello, and welcome to Apple Blossom and You. I'm your host, Sarah, known as Apple Blossom SF on Instagram and Ravelry.
And I'm your co-host, Matt, known as Navy1990 on Ravelry and MFranklin1990 on Instagram.
Welcome back, friends. We're so glad that you're joining us
Welcome back
today.
to the orchard.
And if you're new, we hope that you enjoyed today's episode, and I guess just enjoy it. And it's a little crazy. It's going to be
the holidays.
A little different.
It's crazy.
We're still getting into the swing of things with new life schedules, but we will go ahead and we will talk about that on Around the Apple Orchard.
Yeah.
Work update. Work is going well for me.
Not so well for me.
I am adjusting better, which is good. I'm building up my endurance. I'm starting to understand more how things are going, so I'm able to actually have people not train me. I'm able to do things and ask questions as needed. I ask a lot of questions. Even if I know something, I ask a question. Even though I'm 95% sure I've got it right, if there's any doubt, I ask.
And that's good.
Yeah.
Because it shows you're learning, but it also shows that you're not a know-it-all.
No.
For lack of a better word.
But it's slow now, which is nice. So I've been able to get out early.
Last week was crazy busy before Thanksgiving.
Yeah. But getting out early is nice for family time, but it is bad for the paycheck.
Yeah.
I will be lucky to get 28 hours this week, and I really need to have 28 hours. But I'm glad it's not the 40 that I was working when I first started.
No, I didn't like that.
It was a lot of work, but I enjoy it.
My side, there's drama at work. I was working in a warehouse, supplying training aids to the Marines. Through a lot of drama, I got a call one afternoon and was told you're going to be working over at the rifle ranges starting tomorrow. So I called the boss for the ranges, and he said, yeah, come on over. So the good thing is my schedule changed. I work 6 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon.
Which works great with my schedule because I usually start work at 1:30.
Yeah, and I'm usually off 12.
And so he's home to take care of the girls. The dogs aren't in their crates much. The bad thing is my schedule is I usually work till 10. So I don't see the girls when they get up in the morning because they get up before I get up. And I don't usually, if I'm not off early, I don't see them when I get home either because they go to bed around 9.
Yeah.
So my days off are the only times that I get to see the girls. But it works out because he's home to take care of them, which they don't need a whole lot of taking care of.
No, they're teenagers.
They need to be supervised, and they have things after school that they need to do. Yeah. And it works well for the dogs for me to close. Wow, we've had a lot of updates going on in the house.
Wait, what are you wearing?
On my ugly Christmas sweater.
We didn't talk about that.
No, we didn't. This is take 2.
Yeah.
We have new technology. We're using a new computer and a new camera to record. So we're still trying to figure things out.
Yep. And the first take, we had the camera backwards. Yeah. When we show everything, it would have been backwards.
Yes, but we want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. It's cool with me.
That's right.
So,
we celebrate Christmas, but whether you celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, or don't.
That's your choice.
That's you.
But we say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. So we're wearing our ugly sweaters for Christmas.
Our ugly Christmas sweaters. And we want to have an ugly Christmas sweater Instagram.
And podcaster.
Yes, and podcaster. Just for fun.
Show them off.
put on your ugly Christmas sweaters and take a picture, post it on Instagram with the hashtag #AppleBlossomU Ugly Christmas Sweater so that we can see those. There may or may not be prizes for this depending on how many people take part. If plenty of people take part, we will do a prize and
you betcha.
You can get something. If you're a podcaster, please podcast with your ugly Christmas sweater on. Let's make this holiday season fun and different and memorable. So
mine's cool. I've got the cool dinosaurs.
Yeah.
With the Christmas tree.
Where she's stockings.
All sparkly giant
stockings.
She's all sparkly, and so you'll see the flashes of sparkle.
Yep. We've already decided we're having a talent show at church, and we're going to wear our ugly Christmas sweaters to the talent show too.
Yeah.
So hopefully I will be off and be able to join that. I won't know till next week.
Well, since the last time we podcasted, I finished up at the theater.
Yep.
Sarah and Madison got to go.
It was a wonderful performance.
Loved it. Absolutely loved it. I will do it again. Hopefully the next time Madison will get in with me and we'll be able to sing together because the director likes to put parents and their children together.
Yep.
So we would potentially be able to sing together.
Yeah. Lots of other changes. We've been working on the house, which is part of the reason why it's been a little over 2 weeks since we podcasted. We're going to continue with the every 2 weeks for the podcast until further notice.
Yeah.
We hope things will get slowed down better and adjusted better and able to work out to where we can go back to a weekly podcast. Not so sure how that's going to work with my job at this point, but 2 weeks seems to be good because I can at least get some knitting done. Not much.
Yeah.
But the house is taken over. We've done a lot of work on the house this past couple weeks.
Yeah, we have.
Matt has mostly finished the floor. The floor is all down.
95% done.
It's all down. We just need to do the transition strips and the quarter round. So we will post pictures of that. We been decorating. I decorated all weekend. I was off the entire weekend. And I decorated all weekend. We were able to go out and get some new decorations, which were very much needed.
Decorations? We got a whole new tree.
We did. Well, that's a decoration.
I don't know. I think the decorations are the stuff on the tree, but we got a new tree.
But we did get a new tree. Our old tree was 10 years old. It was about time to be replaced. So we got a new one, and I loved it in the store because it was huge and fat. We'll post a picture. We do have a picture. And I still love it. It's 7.5 feet.
Excuse me, 7.5 foot tall. And it's about 5 foot across at the bottom.
It's ginormous. It takes up a huge amount of floor space.
Yeah.
Then we got rid of some furniture. We have an open floor plan. So we have a living room, dining room combo. Then you have the kitchen. And then on the other side of the kitchen, which is still open, you have the family room. We had furniture in there, and I just wasn't liking it. No. It just, the flow does not, our table seats 6. It's a big table. It's not as wide as a standard dining room table because it's not a standard dining room table, which I love it. It's
an old library table.
It's an old library table. And I have chairs, antique chairs. They're 100 years old. And the set just is beautiful and different. So I love it. So we have a picture of that. We do. So we ended up moving things around. We got rid of the furniture we had in the family room, and we put the dining room table in the family room. And then we bought new chairs to go in the dining room. So now we have a living room / sitting area. So the sitting area can still be part of the living room when we have guests come over, but yet it can be entirely separate at the same time.
And at some point, if I figure out
the flow is
our new technology, we'll be podcasting from the sitting room over there.
Hopefully. We don't know. We bought a video camera too.
Yeah.
So we plan to do some.
I'm like way off center.
Yeah, but you shouldn't move
during
the
podcast. There we go. Hi.
People get motion sickness.
Sorry.
That wasn't nice.
I didn't mean to go Blair Witch Project on you. So anyways, the sitting area.
Yep. We bought a new video camera, so we want to do some on-location recording. We were going to try to record from the video camera today, but I have a short amount of time. So we figured let's go ahead and record from the new laptop. That's going to be interesting enough to figure out.
Yeah. We're going from what, Windows Vista?
No, Windows 7.
Was it 7?
It was 7.
To Windows 8.1.
Totally different ballgame.
Yeah, touch screens and all this.
Yeah. Love the new computer. I still haven't transferred everything over.
Nope.
I just haven't had time. Because we've been busy working on the floors and decorating. And
new curtains.
Yep. I feel like a grown-up lives in my house now.
What's coming tomorrow, though?
We get our new roof tomorrow. The metal is sitting in the front yard right now, waiting for them to come and install it.
All the supplies are sitting right outside next to the driveway.
We will, by the end of the week, tomorrow, we will have a non-leaky roof. Matt is going to be doing some work on the outside of the house today. He's going to be taking shutters down and repainting them. We wanted to replace them, but they were really expensive.
Oh, yeah.
So we bought spray paint, and we're going to spray paint them again to save some money. And we're going to take one of them down, and we bought a beautiful antique-y looking. The finish is antique-y looking. It itself is not. We bought a star to go on that, on the house, where we had one just decorative. It's a shutter, but it's not. It just is a decorative octagon. So I wanted to be different. So that's going well. We got it. Our new fridge will be here soon. So we've just taken the opportunity to
washer and dryer.
Get some stuff. Well, I was going to talk about that next.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
We've taken the opportunity to get ourselves well situated because our newest pay cut took effect on the 1st. So things are going to get difficult for us again. But we enjoyed our respite. I was able to stock up on all my THM stuff that I haven't had for months, which I haven't had time to really use yet, but it's still good.
Yeah.
We also got a brand new washer and dryer after my washing machine was violently murdered by my 13-year-old last week. That was not fun.
What was that, Wednesday?
Yeah, a week ago.
Wednesday night?
A week ago today.
So yeah, Wednesday.
Yep.
She overloaded the washing machine.
She put 2 to 3 loads worth of wash in the washing machine. And my washer wasn't new. It was 10 years old. So, but I still could have gotten a few more years out of it. But she killed it. And then we struggled.
I had to do what I haven't done in 15 years, and that was go to a laundromat.
Yeah. We struggled with trying to find something that was a good price. Luckily, it happened when it did. They were great sales. A lot of stuff was 40% off. Both Best Buy, Lowe's, and Home Depot all were running about the same sales.
Yeah, they were running Black Friday sales like 2 days early.
Oh, I think they started like a week early. And it was really nice. So I was able to get a set that I love, and I was able to pick and choose who I wanted. Whoever got it to me the fastest was who I went shopping with. And this time, it happened to be Best Buy.
Yep.
And I have to tell you, this is the first time I bought an appliance from Best Buy, but I'm impressed. They were fast. They were efficient. They were very professional. They got everything in and out. Last time we had a washer and dryer moved, they got water all over the place. I mean, it was just a mess.
Yeah, these guys came in
and we had no issues and
nothing.
30 minutes, everything was out, installed, and they gave us a briefing, which is not, they don't always do that. But
yeah, he came in and he was telling me, this button, you can do this with it and this with the dryer, and our dryer has steam in it.
So does my washing machine.
We can steam
it's
wrinkle release
fancy.
With the dryer, and there's all these things that I still haven't looked at the book because I'm not a book person.
I pretty much figured it out. So we got a new Whirlpool Duet, which is nice. I'm just waiting on the storage drawers. We ordered those, and they will be coming.
We saw them in the store.
They're a little low.
Yeah, they're very short.
I had a front loader, a Maytag front loader before, and it sat up a little bit higher. So this is a little bit lower. So we went ahead and we got the storage drawers, which will be nice because we can put stuff in it. We've always got stuff to put in it. Which is
goodness.
Really cool. So lots of going on. We got a new camera.
Yep.
Which is really nice. I finally got my DSLR that I have been wanting for 6 years. And
Best Buy had it. Was it Best Buy?
No, we bought it at Sam's Club. We got a better deal.
We got it at Sam's Club. There was a bundle. They had a bundle thing going on.
Yeah. So it was so.
The video camera was at Best Buy.
Yeah. It was so worth it. So we're going to be taking better quality pictures. We're going to do some filming on location, some new segments every once in a while. I invested a very large chunk. Well, for me, a very large chunk. It probably wasn't all that much. I probably invested like if you count the camera as part of my cake investment, I've invested over $1,000 recently in cake decorating. I want to really pursue it and make it a part-time job for me. So hopefully I will be able to do that. Right now, I'm going to be working hard on getting new techniques. I bought an airbrush kit, which hopefully should be here today or tomorrow. And I got some craftsy classes to be able to do that. And I'm going to work on my portfolio, which is where the new camera is coming into play, so that I can have better quality pictures so that I can show potential clients what I can do.
And so what did you accomplish?
I piped my first buttercream rose yesterday. I have been so afraid to pipe buttercream roses.
Yeah, you have.
It's been a fear. I've been cake decorating now for several years, and I've never done it because I've always heard they are stupid hard. And everybody keeps telling me they're hard, and I don't know. My very first attempt, I watched somebody do it on a video yesterday, and I was like, okay. And I went to pipe it, and fully expecting my first rose to be absolutely horrible and not come out. I piped this beautiful, perfect rose, my first attempt, and I went, that was easy. So for whatever reason, it just wasn't difficult for me. So I'm really, really excited, and can't wait to pursue more cakes and do more cake decorating. I bought some stuff for me to be able to experiment with a sugar-free, safe buttercream for me. So hopefully I can get it to where I can pipe with it. But of course, anytime you replace ingredients and use something different, it works differently.
Yeah, you're looking at...
And it will be more expensive, but it would be nice if I can offer a gluten-free, sugar-free option. Because I know so many people that do THM in the area, and so many people who have gluten issues. So it would be wonderful to have it. It would definitely be really, really expensive. It would not be an affordable cake. But it would be one of those things where if you just have to have that cake for that special occasion, it would be worth it.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that. So this weekend, I think I'm going to bake some cupcakes, just regular cupcakes for the kids, and work on decorating.
Well, we could do that for youth group.
We could, and I want to hopefully do a baking segment. I want to work on sharing some of my sugar-free desserts that I do, because that is important to me. I've done so well with THM. I've actually, this past week, I've had 3 different people tell me I'm starting to look like a skinny person in their own way. I put on a different shirt at work the other day. I got a short sleeve shirt, and instead of an extra large, I wore a large. And everybody's like, wow, I didn't realize you were so little. Your last shirt swallowed you up. You look great. And I was like, okay. And these are people who have only worked with me for a month. So in that month, I flexed maybe like a pound or 2. So they shouldn't be able to see the huge difference.
I think it was Wednesday that I was at the store, and I ran into a lady that used to go to church with us.
Yep, I had.
And she's like, "Doesn't Sarah work here?" I said, "Yeah, she's back in the bakery right now. She's working."
Yep. So she came over to the bakery and said hi, and I said hi, and then she asked a question. So I walked around the counter to go help her, and the first thing she said is, "Oh my God, where'd your body go?" She's like, "You look fabulous." So it was really cool. And then Saturday, we dropped off our old Christmas tree at the church, because the church uses them to decorate, and it's still a working tree and can be used. So I was happy to be able to donate it instead of just throw it in the trash.
Yeah.
And I was visiting with a friend, and one of my friends came over on Sunday to visit after church, because we didn't make it to church on Sunday or youth group. We were busy finishing the floor. That's the day that the washer and dryer got delivered. So by the time youth group came around, we were both just exhausted. I was still trying to finish up decorating and finish up the stuff on the floor. So it was just didn't work out for us. But anyway, she came over for a visit, and she says, "You know what? I noticed yesterday when you walked into the church," she says, "you're not a large person anymore. You're a skinny person." I'm like, okay, that's really weird that I've had like 3 comments in the past week that I look like a skinny person. I still see myself as I'm much heavier. So I think the mental process of getting over being large and severely overweight to getting down to a healthier weight it's a process.
Yeah.
But I'm close because I realized this week, before I even started losing weight, before I even started doing THM, for years I kept saying, if I could just get to a size 12, I'd be happy. Guess what? I wear a 14. I am one size away. I have gone down 7 sizes.
Yeah,
That's a huge amount. So I realized, I could be comfortable in a 14. I could probably maintain where I'm at now. I'm not weight-wise where I want to be. I'm not going to go down to where they say I should be. They say my ideal weight is 145 pounds and that I shouldn't weigh any more than 155. I don't think I'll look very good. I was about 145 pounds when I met Matt, and I was really, really skinny, crash dieting. I didn't like the way that I looked then, so I have no desire to be that small.
No.
So I'm thinking I've only got 30 to 50 pounds left to where I'm going to be in a weight where I'm comfortable. I don't want to be this little skinny mini size 5. Not going to work for me, not comfortable with that. So I figured I will probably settle into the size range of either a 10 or a 12. A 10 would be great. So between a large and a medium, I'll be able to wear anything. And I can tell you what, shopping has been so fun. I went shopping for new clothes this year. Well, I went shopping last year too because I've replaced my wardrobe 4 times since I started THM.
Yeah.
Love that I can get sales and my friends and I all share and swap.
It's good. I was just about to say it's good because you and your friends, you're all at different stages.
Yeah, I have one friend I've been doing it the longest, but I have a friend who was smaller than me then started, so she's been passing her stuff up to me. And then I have a friend who's above me she's pregnant now, so I haven't passed too much up. But she was able to pass her stuff down to me when she got pregnant because she's like, I'm not going to be able to wear this while I'm pregnant. You might as well use it now. And you can give it back to me after the baby. So it goes up and down the ladder depending on which direction we're going, which is really nice. So I've been able to do a lot. And I realized the other day when I went shopping that I bought a whole new wardrobe. And I bought more than I would probably have because they had great sales. And I realized this could be my winter wardrobe. Next year, I could still have the same clothes. So that was more exciting to me as I'm shopping to realize that this is my winter wardrobe. It will fit me next year. I can't see myself being smaller than a large. So I'm right where I want to be, right in that target range. And I bought more because I knew I was going to be able to use it for more than one winter. When you're buying things just to get through this winter, you're just like, yeah, just get a couple things to get through. I don't want to spend a whole lot. And I didn't spend a whole lot. I spent maybe $300 on clothes. And I got well more than that.
Oh, yeah.
I've never had so many clothes in my entire life. I don't know how I'm going to wear it all because I'm working so much. There may be things in my winter wardrobe that I don't get to wear for next year. We'll see.
Could be.
But it's nice. Love it. Well, let's go ahead and move on because I do have to go to work, and I think we've rambled on enough.
Yeah, it's weird. This is a Wednesday.
It is.
I'm off today because the roof guys were supposed to come today, but because of the weather, they're not coming till tomorrow. So I took today and tomorrow off.
Yep. Well, let's go ahead and move on to. Do we have any introductions?
We have one, and
okay.
My notes.
The group has been quiet, so I apologize if the group has been quiet. I try to get on Ravelry once a day. Honestly, it doesn't happen, but I do try to do that so that I can check to see if I have messages, so I can respond back to you guys when you respond to me. So thank you so much for your patience and realizing that I haven't been able to respond as much as I would like to. Like I said, hopefully that will change here shortly. Now that things are calming down and getting finished around the house, I will have a little bit more time to knit and to do things.
Yeah. So introductions. We had one over the past couple weeks. if you haven't introduced yourself in a group, come on over. We have an introduction thread. We'll give you a shout out. But we had one. Her name is Susan. She's from Texas. She goes on Ravelry. She's known as Psalm 103.
Yep.
So welcome, Susan. Good to have you in the orchard with us. And that was our introduction.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and do apple pick and party.
And on the YouTube, we're up to 270.
Woohoo! So exciting.
We hit 300, we give away a prize.
Giveaway.
And that goes with the group too. If we get 300 in the group, we'll do a prize there too.
Apple pick and party. We are still working.
Bunch.
We are still working on our Martina Bemelong. Beam. That's right.
Beam.
Old habits die hard.
I have been corrected. Beam. It is Beam.
Old habits die hard with names. But we're still working on our Martina Beam Along. We have 5 lovely projects at the time of recording this. So you still have time. It runs to the end of December. Some of our patterns are quick and easy. You can get them done. Please join our thread. We have right now 3 prizes to give away. So almost everybody will get a prize.
And I've seen a few on Instagram, like in the last couple weeks. Put them in the group.
Double dip.
Win a prize.
Yep. We're
not one of those groups that, you can't double dip and all that. Double dip.
Yeah, we have a lovely hat pattern to give away this month, donated by SSK of Desi Loop. She donated the Happily Ever After beanie. So that's a beautiful pattern.
I will be doing a handmade shawl pin.
And I will be doing a handmade project bag.
Yep. So those projects are out there. If we get a bunch more people, we could probably kick in a couple more.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yep. Well, we wanted to, since it is December, go over our knit-along schedule for 2015. We have 2 fun ones that you can be working on now. There are no prizes. They're just to enjoy, no pressure, no stress. Post pictures of your work in progress. We are doing our year-long blanket knit-along, which is closer to when we started it, a year and a half.
Yeah.
So whatever blankets you're working on, let's share pictures, talk about them, post pictures when we're done. And then we're having a year-long knit-along.
Kay's working on like 3 blankets, I think.
Yeah, I'm working on a few too.
You've got a couple going. I don't do blankets.
I don't normally either, but I'm enjoying the ones that I'm working on, which is really cool.
And the sweater along.
Yep.
Which I have one on the needles that hasn't been touched in
a couple months.
3 months.
Yeah.
And I've got one that I have the yarn for that I want to get working on.
You got to finish the other one first. Or at least be working on it.
Yeah.
I have a bunch that I want to do too. But we'll go ahead and go over our knit-along schedule for 2015. Starting in January through the month of February, we will be having a knit-along with Denise at the Knitting Den. We will be doing Lawrence. So that is a sweater.
What's it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You got the yarn for that, huh?
I do, and I showed the last podcast. I will probably start swatching for mine this week, and I might cast mine on early because, well, I'm not eligible for prices anyway.
Nope.
And I figured it's going to take me a lot longer than normal to knit it. And then in February, we are having our theme for February is love. So you can knit anything that represents love. Colors of love, pink, red, whites, whatever, hearts, whatever makes you think of love. You can knit. And then March through April.
And on that love theme, even if it's not love themed,
make it for
somebody you love.
Mm-hmm. That would work too. I need to order my yarn for the next one and pick my pattern.
March and April, we're doing Mary Jane's Tea Room Knit Along.
So any pattern by Susan Hickson.
And none of these do we have prizes yet for.
Well, we have one for January.
We have one.
Yep. So we'll work on getting some prizes. If you have anything you would like to donate, please feel free. We'll be glad to give that away. And then May and June. This is Matt's choice. He chose a technique.
Yeah, because it's one that drives me up a wall. It's cables.
Yep, so anything cabled.
I love cables. I think they're gorgeous. It's a lot of work for me to do cables. And then she's over here, no needle, doing the cable thing,
I
and I'm sitting there
doing them with no deals. That took a while.
looking like I have 14 thumbs and don't know what I'm doing. July and August. The theme will be ocean.
We live near the ocean.
Yeah, we live 20 minutes from the beach.
So knit anything you'd wear to the beach. Knit something. If you knit a project on the beach while you're at the beach, that would count.
Beach colors.
Be sure to tell us, how it fits the theme. Beach colors. Anything that makes you think of the ocean. Do a stuffed fish. I don't know.
Yeah.
It could have beach in the name of the project. Whatever. And then September
is mine.
Another one for Matt.
It's the Get Your Geek On Knit Along.
So knit anything.
Anything geeky.
And we say knit, but you can crochet.
Right.
Some of them that are specific to people might be one or the other. Like the Lawrence's a knit, Mary Jane's Tea Room, hers are all knit. But knit, crochet, however you want to do it is fine with us. If you want to put spinning in and it fits one of the themes, go ahead and put spinning in. That is cool with us.
Yeah.
Any way that you want to fit our theme or our other knit-alongs, go right ahead. It works for us.
And with the geek thing, it doesn't have... I'm a geek. I'll
Whatever
admit
is
it.
geek to you.
Yeah. Because her geek thing is like Downton Abbey and Pride and Prejudice and all those. I'm the other direction. I'm
zombies.
Yeah, we're all about The Walking Dead now. Loving that show.
Not appropriate for children.
No. I'm into Star Wars, My Little Pony, believe it or not. What else? You could do Doctor Who, you could do
anime,
Star Trek, anime.
Whatever is geek to you.
Whatever.
Cool.
And the term geek doesn't have the connotation it did when I was little. Now it's anything you're passionate about. It could be, like I said, Downton Abbey or Star Trek or Star Wars or Doctor Who or anything. Whatever you like. Get your geek on. Show it off.
Yep. October will be all about the socks, so we will be doing Socktober.
Yep.
So we will be knitting socks for the month of October.
And I have tons of sock yarn, friend. I can't win anything.
No, but it's a good opportunity to knit some new socks.
I'll knit some new socks.
And then November, we will be doing patterns by Susan Ashcroft, which she does a lot of small shawls.
I don't know her.
Can't remember her. Knit Nerd? That might not be right. Stitch Nerd? I can't remember right now. I know what it is. I have a lot of her patterns. But she does a lot of small shawls. So those would be perfect for last minute Christmas gifts. Get ready to start doing some Christmas knitting. And then December of next year, not this December.
Yeah, not this month.
But December 2015, we're going to have a theme. Anything with stripes.
That's
So
right.
that could be socks, it could be scarves, it could be, anything with stripes that you want to be working on for the month of December will work. So those are our knit-alongs for 2015. We hope that you will enjoy them and have fun with them. I am excited about them and looking forward to them. Hopefully I won't be a total failure at them.
And prizes will be coming.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Lots of prizes will be coming.
Well, let's go ahead and do our apple of our eye. My yarn fairy, I love her to pieces. She's
Yes,
so sweet.
and she knows exactly who she is,
Yeah.
and we thank you.
She has struck again.
Yeah, she out of the blue struck again.
No, I knew it was coming. She told me. But I didn't know what it was going to be here. And I still have to send her a message on Ravelry. I've been so slow.
You're horrible. I get stuff, and you said, did you go on Ravelry and thank them? And I didn't say a word to you about it because I figured you'd already done it because you're good like that.
I was busy yesterday.
I'm horrible about sending messages.
Yes,
on
but I
Ravelry.
will be sending a message. Before this podcast is up, there will be a message sent. So she will have gotten her message before. I did.
It came
but
when? Day before yesterday.
Yesterday.
No.
No.
Day before yesterday.
Yeah, it came on Monday. But I was busy.
You were
yesterday.
working.
I was working Monday and I was busy yesterday. I had shopping to do and errands to do, and it was crazy. My days off are sometimes busier than my actual work days.
Yeah, mine too.
But anyway, my lovely yarn fairy, or our lovely yarn fairy, struck again and sent me this lovely, lovely package with a wonderful letter and recipe for a foot bath to help soothe and relax my feet after working long hours. And I'm so excited. Now that I've shared this on the podcast, I can use it. But she sent some soap made with essential oils. And smells so good.
I didn't smell that before.
Oh,
it smells really good.
I love handmade soap.
And she mentioned that she was in a job that she spends long hours on her feet too.
Yeah.
So she knew how to combat the weariness of being on your feet.
And I got a foot spa, so I have I've used it once. We've been so busy working on the house that I haven't had time to use it. But it makes bubbles and massages and all that kind of stuff. So I will use that. Hopefully I will get off early enough tonight that I can do a nice
little mani-pedi kind of night.
Yep.
Little spa night.
And she also sent yarn.
Yeah, we weren't expecting this. No.
So last podcast, she sent us wool mice. And this time she sent us Regia, which I have not worked with this yarn. I don't think I've ever worked with
These
this
are all
yarn.
new to me.
Yeah, I've never...
and Regia and all that.
Yeah,
These
I've
are all
knit
new
with
to
wool
me.
Misa once. So this is new to me. So she sent me this lovely, lovely... I love these colors. But it's purple. But it's got orange, which is growing on me. I'm really liking orange lately. And
you're winning,
pink.
James.
Yep. And this is one Viva color.
Yeah, Viva color.
Yep.
There's no name to it.
No, there isn't.
Regia does color numbers.
It's beautiful. And I'm loving that this camera is showing this is really true to color.
And I got Regia as well. This is denim look color.
I wanted to steal it.
She did, and I've about fought her for it. But it's all different shades of blue.
It's blue.
I love
Blue's
it.
my favorite colors.
I absolutely love this.
Blues, pinks, and purples. You can't go wrong with them.
I'm going to be all over these for some socks.
Yep.
I don't know, though. They're so soft and squishy. I don't know if I want them on my feet. It's too nice to go on my feet.
You could do a hat.
I could do a hat with it.
But it's a striping yarn.
That's okay.
Well, thank you, Yarn Fairy. We adore you and love you.
Yes, we do.
And
Thank you so much.
appreciate you. It's more than you can know. She's a wonderful, wonderful friend and wonderful, wonderful encourager. She always has something nice to say.
Yes, she does.
All right. Let's go ahead and go to...
Real quick, before I forget. This was brought up in the last podcast, my cool little coffee cup that doesn't spill over. And I was contacted on Ravelry a couple days ago and asked where I got my mug. So, and then she went out and bought one.
Yep.
So,
it's called the Mighty Mug, by the way.
It's called the Mighty Mug.
It's from Bed Bath & Beyond.
This right here keeps it from tipping over.
Yeah.
So it doesn't spill. And my problem is I'm one of those, I like to grab and go. Well, it doesn't grab and go. You have to stop,
and
pick up, and then go. So occasionally I get stuck trying to take it off the counter or the table or wherever. But Mighty Mug and I'm pimping products here. This is not an infomercial. Bed Bath & Beyond. And I wasn't going to buy it.
I made him.
I don't buy things for myself.
He doesn't. I buy him things. He would have never picked a sweater. I bought him a sweater. Bought him another sweater, so he's kind of got two ugly sweaters this year. I'm a little bit jealous.
Yeah, the other one hasn't come yet.
It'll be here, I think, today or tomorrow. Amazon!
Love it.
Love Amazon. They've got great customer service, too.
I've seen the sweater. It's from A Christmas Story.
Which is his favorite.
My favorite Christmas movie ever.
And it's grown on me. I hated it.
First time we watched it, she's like, this is so stupid.
No, now I love it.
I haven't seen it yet this year.
I have. I've seen it once. I beat you.
Yeah, but you have to work, so I can watch it.
Yep. Anyway, let's jump into In the Apple Basket. And I actually have stuff in the apple basket. I finished stuff.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I've been so busy doing other stuff I had.
But I was close on both of these last time, so they got finished pretty quickly.
But I started a new project. So.
Yeah, I did too. I finished my Gaptastic cow that I was working on last week.
Wow,
and
that is like raging purple. That looks good.
Yeah, and it's actually pretty close. I love this camera showing up really true to color.
Much better than our last camera.
Yeah, and this is the camera that came with the computer, so I'm impressed.
This
because
isn't
our
even an add-on.
other webcam is old enough that it doesn't work with this computer.
Nope. For some reason, it does not work with this computer.
Technology.
But this camera is better.
We'll have to do our video camera segment too. And I finished my sockhead hat. And this is out of online yarn that was gifted to me. I would put this on, but I don't like it. It's lovely. It's soft. It's smooshy. It's too slouchy for me. I don't like slouchy hats. It's very, very slouchy. So this is actually going to become a Christmas gift. And I just realized who I can give it to. I can give it to an honorary daughter.
Yeah.
It can go in honorary daughter stocking.
We have an honorary daughter.
She lives at our house every weekend.
Madison's friend comes over just about every weekend, and she goes to church with us and youth group and all of that.
I made her cry a couple weeks ago because I bought her eggnog.
This kid loves eggnog. Oh my gosh, she loves eggnog. So out of the blue, Maddie had mentioned that she likes eggnog. So we were at Walmart. Sarah goes, well, let's buy her some eggnog. So we bought her, what is it, a pint?
Mm-hmm.
And brought it home. Didn't say anything. She comes over. Hey, we got you some eggnog. And she started like crying. I'm going to buy you guys Christmas gifts too. So we're like, you don't have to.
She helped us decorate last weekend, and we told her, okay, honorary daughter gets a stocking. So this year she's actually getting a stocking and a Christmas gift. It will be under the tree. She'll have to come and claim it. She will not get it for Christmas.
Nope.
She may not get it on Christmas because she'll be with her family, but she has got to come over and claim her gifts.
Yeah, we can't take it to her.
Nope.
She has to come over and get it.
Well, let's go ahead
that can go to
and move on to blooming apples.
Okay, I have two. I have more than two, but only two that I've kind of worked on.
We also have some apple candy, but we're not showing all of our apple candy. We're just showing a little bit.
I'm still working on my, if I can untangle it here.
Socks for what will be for Emma.
Yeah, these are for Emma. Wow, look at that.
The colors.
I'm loving new camera.
Spot on.
I'm loving new camera. These are Wisdom.
Yes.
The Wisdom yarn. Miami sock in the Everglades colorway. It's all kind of bluesies and greens and all of that. I'm just about to where the heel would be. But these are going to be afterthought heels. So, which Sarah said she would do them. This is the other half. So I don't have single sock syndrome. I have.
The other one's done minus heel.
Yeah, it just needs the heel.
But I'm not going to do the heel until he's all the way done.
Wow, my iPad just told me you created a new board on Pinterest.
I did, like 2 hours ago.
Yeah, it just hit me now. So, gotta love technology.
We're having a Christmas party this year.
We are, and we're wearing ugly sweaters for that too.
Yeah, we should. We could wear our ugly sweaters for the Christmas party too.
I don't care. I will wear the ugly Christmas sweaters.
We had to pass our small group on to another member of the small group.
Yeah.
With my work schedule, it's just too crazy. I can't commit to it. And I have a hard enough time committing to teen group. But teen group was what we decided to do first.
That's our priority.
Yeah.
With the church. Okay, so my second project, I was knitting backstage at the theater. Because when you're not on stage, there's not a whole lot to do. I mean, the backstage area is the width of the theater, but it's only about 8 feet across, maybe. So you're sitting, shoulder to shoulder. And so I'd sit there and knit on a pair of socks or whatever. And lady that used to go to church with us was sitting next to me. She goes, would you make me a hat? I said, okay, do you want like a slouchy one or a beanie type hat? And she's, I like slouchy hats. I said, okay. And I showed her the picture of the sock head that I did for Madison. She's like, that's exactly what I want. I said, okay, what kind of colors? She goes, manly colors. I'm like, okay. So brought the yarn the next night, showed it to her. She's like, that's perfect. That's exactly the colors I want. So my second blooming apple is a sock head, of which I am, maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches on the ribbing. And I don't know what.
It's opal.
Is it opal?
Mm-hmm.
I've never knit with opal before. This is new.
Draco.
This is opal in the Draco colorway.
Which is Harry Potter. Which they did many, many years ago.
Yeah, this has been in her stash. Then she gave it to me.
I at one point had the entire collection. I bought it on eBay, and we hit a rough spot, and I sold all of it except that one.
Yeah.
I never got to knit with it.
But it's all blues and grays and very.
The only reason why I didn't sell that one is I had started a pair of socks out of it for him, so it wasn't.
And then she unwound it.
Yeah, it wasn't new, so that one didn't get sold.
Yeah, I just got to the point where I'm starting to pull out of the center of the skein. So those are my two. That's all I got right now. A sock and a hat.
I have a few that I'm working on. I started a pair of Christmas socks. They probably won't be done by Christmas, but that's okay. I am doing striping socks.
Wow, that's showing up really good.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I'm still in awe of our new technology.
It's
I'm
fun.
like a caveman learning that, look, there's lights. Ooh.
Well, the last computer, I didn't even buy it brand new. I bought it reconditioned, and I bought it in 2010, so it's already almost 5 years old.
Yeah.
So we went and we bought it brand new this time. So this is my Christmas socks, and this is Knit Picks Felici in the Jingle colorway. Jingle. So I'm loving this.
That's a really cool.
This is like 3 days worth of work from you now, which is really sad.
That's sad because I know you could do that in like an hour.
Well, I've been working more on the other sock that I've been working on. So I have that. And then I will go ahead and show you. This is stash enhancement too. This is apple candy. And like I said before, we're not showing all of our apple candy. We've gotten so much in, we would be here for an hour. So we're
already at 46 minutes.
I know, but we'd be here forever. This I'm using some yarn that is brand new to me that I've been wanting to use for years and never got around to purchasing. So I bought some Blue Moon Fiber Arts, and I bought a couple skeins, and then I bought some fiber to spin with too. And I have decided that I absolutely adore this yarn. This is Blue Moon Fiber Arts Socks That Rock, medium weight in Rainbow Reindeer.
You know what it looks like to me? If you look at that, it looks like Fruity Pebbles cereal. Yeah. It's got the colors of Fruity Pebbles, which is my favorite cereal, by the way.
And I'm doing a pattern that many of you have probably done, but I've never done. I am doing a modified version of Hermione's Everyday Socks. And I'm enjoying it.
How is it modified?
It is modified because this is medium weight, and it's a heavier fingering weight to a light sport weight. So instead of 64 stitches, I'm on 56. So I have less stitches. Oh. So it is modified. I'm doing it slightly different. And then I did a Fish Lips Kiss heel because I love that heel.
But tell them what you were telling me last night about the colors.
I'm loving that the pattern is fun and easy to do, but I've noticed that with the texture, it mutes the colors. Look how bright the bottom of my foot is, if I can get it. It just mutes the colors, but I love it.
It's fun. It's hard to believe it's the same yarn, looking at the leg and then looking at the heel.
It just...
Because of the texture of the
it just changes
sock itself. It changes.
Which is really, really cool. I am enjoying this pattern. I will do it again. It is so easy. So easy.
I may try those.
Oh, they are very easy socks. Very easy.
I may try those at one point.
Love them, love them, love them.
And I've got to try different heels. I've done short row and afterthought and the regular, heel and gusset?
Heel flap and gusset.
Heel flap and gusset.
But you can even get variety in there too.
You can. But those are the only 3 I've done. I've never done the fish lips. I've never done,
I haven't got the fish lips memorized
18
yet.
different.
But I'm
that kills me that you memorize like it's nothing.
Yeah.
Every time I do the heel flap and gusset, I have to pull the book out and follow along because I don't memorize it.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and show this project, and then I have one other project to show, and then I have some spinning. This is my home sock blanket that I'm doing out of the 10 different skeins. And I haven't got much work on it, but I did do a couple rounds.
And it's still, it's good size too.
It's huge. Oh, and I absolutely love it. I cannot wait to get this done. It may take me forever.
You're what, way over there on the side?
Yeah.
Where you're at, right there?
Well, no, that's the end of my round.
Oh.
But it's turning out so pretty. It's going to be...
That'd be a good snuggle up on a couch blanket.
Yeah, that's the plan. So
and the colors are showing up.
I'm almost halfway done with this skein, and I don't know what I did with my tag, so I can't tell you. It's home sock.
It's right here. Home sock. In the... Oh, there's no color.
There's no color. No,
957. Yeah. 957.
And I have it all updated on my project page as to what yarn I'm doing.
That's going to be a New Year's resolution for me. My project page.
My regular project page has fallen into disrepair.
Mine's way behind.
Mine is too. I was doing really good until I started.
Not that I've completed a bunch of stuff, but I can at least update it.
And this next project is stash as well. I didn't bring all the pieces of yarn over to it, but I have been in love with this Afghan for a while, and I went ahead and I bought the kit. And I can already tell you, this is one Afghan I will repeat. There's other colors in this pattern book that I want to do. It's highly addictive. I worked on it for one evening, which I'm hoping I'm off early enough tonight so that I can work on it. I bought, and I can't give you any information on this on the inside, but I bought the Hue Shift Afghan, and I am doing this actual colorway, which is the rainbow colorway. And there's no important information that they can see. It's just needles.
And it's really cool because you start...
And I'm using Knit Picks Brava, which is what it is written for. It's in the sport weight.
But it's like each column has one color that's throughout each of the squares, and then you add...
I'm almost done with column 1. There's 5 colors.
There's 5 squares per column. What is it? 5 across.
You're giving away too much information.
Well, no.
You're still giving away too much information.
Okay.
Because this is not that hard, and it is a pixel pattern, and I'm sure you can figure it out. And if I give away any more information, you'll really be able to figure it out, and then the designer loses out. But I am
loving this.
Loving it. This is literally one night in just a couple hours. I'm almost finished with this other square. So I'm super, super excited. And the yarn is really nice. I'm impressed. It's acrylic, so it will be washable.
Yeah.
That has to go on the box. And then I have some spinning. And this one's kind of sort of apple candy. But I'm going to go ahead and show it here because it goes in that thing. I bought another Turkish drop spindle from Riley's Wood, where I got my last one. And I still haven't had time to learn how to spin on these.
Or how to do the cool little wrap around.
But here's my beautiful, bigger than my last one. My other one is like...
Yeah, you got a little mini.
A mini. This is what he calls a medium, but it'll still spin.
What's the wood on that one? Do you know?
I can't remember off the top of my head.
No, it's Chechen.
Chechen, that's right. It is Chechen. And it comes in...
Because your other one's Purple Heart.
Yeah. It's like Chechen.
Wood guy. I look at wood. Sarah will tell you. We'll watch a TV show and...
I spot the knitting and he spots the woodwork.
Yeah. Especially the old, like, period piece shows. Oh, look at that cabinet in the background.
Yep. And then I am loving my drop spindles. This is Frida. She is my spindle from Golding. This is the first one that I got. And I'm working on some Frabjous fibers. I haven't touched any spinning this week. So this is from last week. And I'm loving... officially loving spindle spinning, and it's new to me. I finally found spindles that I enjoy spinning on, and it makes all the difference in the world for me to be able to spin. So this is Frida.
If you're going to spindle spin, spend the money and get at least middle of the road.
Yeah.
Spindle. Don't cheap out.
No.
Because she cheaped out on her first one, and
I hate spinning on it. It's a beautiful spin up, but I hate spinning on it. Actually, my very first spindle came when I took my spinning class. My introduction to spinning class. I got one of those Ashford student spindles that's huge and clunky, and I hated that thing.
Oh, it didn't spin.
It spins.
You would spin it, but after a few seconds, it would start to wobble. And
that doesn't work for me.
No, these things are insanely light.
I didn't bring this fiber over, so I can't tell you any information about the fiber this time. But I did get another Golding spindle. This is the second one I got. It's beautiful. It's ebony. And
sterling
silver. And this is a sample they sent me with the spindle, and I ended up going and buying more. I should have.
I can't remember who it was.
I can't either. I should have brought it over. I will have to share that information next time. And then I think this is my favorite spindle. It's another Golding.
I was nice and bought her another one.
I would buy 5 more if I thought I could, but 3.
This was kind of more of a Christmas present.
It's perfect.
So she loves all things Scottish. Not a Scottish bone in her body.
Yes. We have Scottish heritage.
Do you really?
That tiny, tiny, minuscule part away from me.
You have? I didn't know.
My dad's birthfather.
Really?
Yeah. Last name was Burns.
Wow.
Yeah, so instead of being a Moody, I could have been a Burns.
You could have, and that's...
Burns is better than Moody.
Yeah.
By a little bit. I tell everybody I married him for his last name.
Yeah, that's all she wanted. Was just a better last name.
Oh, this is really cool. This is some dyed wood. And the inlay is actually imported from the UK. Oh, let me see if I can turn that the right way. It's glaring. We have the overhead lights on because it's cloudy today. That's about as good as it's going to get. So it's a thistle.
Scottish thistle. With
the Celtic pattern on it. And it's purple. And purple is one of my favorite colors. I love it. And on this, I am spinning some Ashford Merino silk. I need to work on it because it's not quite fine enough. But it's supposed to be for my Princess Shaw pattern. So what I might do is buy a little bit more of this and just kind of practice with the first little bit to see if I can get it. It needs to be a little bit finer. It's not quite too fine. I need to work on my consistency with spindle spinning. I'm pretty consistent on my wheel, which my new wheel should be here in a couple more weeks.
Right about Christmas time.
Yep. Now we have a little bit of apple candy to show you. We're just going to show you what came yesterday.
We don't have... Well, I don't.
You don't. I do.
Yeah. Well, that whole box for your Afghan.
Yeah, and I have a couple other things that I got. Some other fiber and stuff.
Oh yeah, when we went to Linda's.
Yeah, it would just take me too long, so I'm not going to show it. So you go ahead and share yours.
Okay.
Because they came together.
Have I ever knit with their stuff before?
I don't think so.
I don't think I have. So Sarah went and scored some knit picks. Like, what, 10 skeins in knit picks? And...
They brought it back.
Yeah.
For temporary, and I had to buy it.
And I went for
one, and I ended up buying more.
Mm-hmm. And I've never knit with knit picks before, so she hooked me up. But it's the Felici. Is it Felici? Felici? Felici?
Felici. I've heard it both ways.
Okay. And this is called the Rustic Cabin colorway. And browns and some like burnt orange, gray, brown. A little bit of like a burnt red. So I got 2 skeins of that.
No, you need 2 skeins to make a pair.
Yep. So instead of fingering, what is that? 218 yards, 50 grams. And then to go with my rustic cabin, I have the mountain stream, which is really cool. I love these colors. It's kind of greens and tealy blues and a little bit of, I don't know, like I call it like a burnt green. That one right in there. But, so those will be on the needles sometime.
And I
don't know
got
when,
3
because I
for
love
me.
socks.
I went for the sole purpose of getting the Felici in the rainbow colorway. Because I need rainbows. I love rainbows.
And that's kind of a pastel rainbow. It's not like
I love rainbows.
It's not like a bright
I love rainbow colors.
blow your mind rainbow. That one's more of a pastel-y kind
really
of color.
So I got this one. And then I got blackberry jam, which of course is purples and pinks. The only thing that
Twilight Sparkle.
It does look like Twilight Sparkle.
That's a My Little Pony reference.
Yeah, I could make those for Emma, but I'm not going to.
It kind of looks like a Twilight Sparkle.
And then I got sorbet. There's that orange again. It's in everything.
You're all about the orange
I even
now.
bought orange fiber. I'll
She
have
did.
to show it next time.
She did. She bought a I don't know what you call it. A braid.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. A braid. I'm learning the terms. Braid,
And this
bump.
didn't come yesterday, but this is new to me. I've never used before, so I wanted to go ahead and share this. This is from Sarah's Textures Crafts. She's in the UK. So I bought 2 skeins, and it's a limited edition gradient yarns and color block yarns. And they're in plastic, which is glaring. But I don't want to open them yet.
Just kind of tip it down a little bit,
So
and it takes the glare off.
they're so pretty. I know this will be either a small shawl or a cowl, and they're sparkly.
Do they have colorways or no? Or is it just...
No, if they're not listed colorways. But they're sparkly goodness. And I love this because it's blue and pink and pink. So I cannot wait to work with these.
Yeah, that one goes from a really dark pink.
No,
all the
it
way
goes
down
from a
to-
white to to dark. It
Well, I was
starts on
going
center.
from the outside.
Love it. That's all we have this week. Or this time.
Do we have anything?
No.
I gotta look at my notes. Did we
don't
miss
think we have
anything? Blooming Apples, Apple Basket, we did all those.
Yep, we did everything.
Yeah, what do you know? We're done at an hour and 2 minutes.
A little bit longer.
Yeah, with the credits and all of that.
We did have a question as to what our song is, and we will put it in the credits. We'll put our song information.
Yeah.
I don't always put the song information. One, it's free music. It's public domain music, so I don't feel that I have to list who it is. I've listed it before on a podcast. It's just a pain every week to put in the same
And off the top of
information.
my head, I can't remember the guy's
It's
name.
Meadow something. But it is a really pretty song. Hopefully, for the next podcast, we'll find some Christmas music that we can use for the next.
A lot of it's public domain.
We'll find
So we
some.
can,
Maybe, but we might only have one episode with Christmas music in it.
Yeah.
So we may just stick with what we got.
we can do that.
Yeah. But we will put in pictures of the flooring and everything like that.
And the tree and
all the decorations. It's beautiful in here. Like I said, I feel like I live in a grown-up's house now.
Well, and you never celebrated Christmas as a kid.
Yep.
So she's making up for it.
I told him my goal is to make it look like Christmas blew up in here without making it look like Christmas blew up in here.
And we're getting there.
I pretty much achieved my goal. I have a
Yeah.
couple other things that I would like to do, but it's not going to get done this year. I have a couple other places, like the coffee table has nothing on it, needs something on it. And then I have a end table between the 2 chairs that needs something on it. But above the chairs is decorated. I've got some pictures this year, which is something I've never done, is get artwork to go on the walls for just the Christmas time.
Yeah.
And it works. We got our new huge tree, and I decorated the table. And I've decided that I love my table decorated so much that I'm going to decorate it every season.
Okay.
It's going to have something themed on it for every season because it looks so pretty.
Okay. You're the interior person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the labor guy.
It's nice if the house feels finished.
Yeah.
I love my house again. I was not loving my house. My house was depressing before with subfloor for 2 years.
Oh, and with the flooring, funny little side note.
He messed up his math.
I messed up my math, but to the good. I messed up to the good.
He went off of old numbers.
Yeah, I used old numbers that I had written on a note.
We had done numbers for the main living area and our bedroom, and he saved those in his phone. So when we went to do the floor, we said, well, let's just do the main areas. We won't worry about the bedrooms. We can put carpet in the bedrooms at another time. Well, he messed up enough in our favor because he used the old numbers that we have enough to do our bedroom.
Yeah.
So after the first of the year, he is going to work on, we'll spend a weekend, and we will empty the bedroom and lay the flooring in the bedroom. It should only take a weekend.
Yeah, because it's pretty much just a square. Yeah, it's a square room. I can do that in no time.
Yep, the hardest part is going to be emptying everything out. And then we have to rip up the carpet that's in there because there's still carpet in there.
Yeah.
But that,
that'll be a weekend, and then the flooring will be a weekend.
No, we can do it. If we start on a Friday, we can get everything moved out, and we can get that carpet. Only takes a couple hours to rip up.
Okay.
The carpet you can have up in like 20 minutes. But it's the tack strips.
Yeah, the tack strips and the little nails and the staples.
But it takes a couple hours, and then, it really only take you a few hours to do the bedroom.
Yeah.
So move everything back in. So that's cool. Well, we need to go ahead and say bye for now so that I can get ready to go to work.
Come over to the group. Yep. Introduce yourself. Join the group if you're not part of the group. Because you can't win a prize if you're not a member of the group. And we got all kinds of knit-alongs coming up. Once we hit 300 members in the group, we'll do a prize giveaway. Maybe I'll do a pen. I got stuff to do pens. So I have to do some of those for Christmas, couple Christmas gifts. But I'll have stuff left over. What else? Same thing on the YouTube channel. Come over to Apple Blossom and You on YouTube. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. We hit 300 there, we'll pick a member.
Yep.
We'll just do a random number and just go down the list, and whoever it is, that's who gets it.
Well, we hope that you enjoyed today's episode, and it should be up later tonight, which is on Wednesday.
Yep. I have to edit and do all that while she's at work. She's working. I'm not today.
All right. We will see you next time. Bye for now.
See you later.